Hey beauties, it is your favorite girl, Jessica Nicole. And in today's video, I will be giving you guys a full out drugstore and affordable product fall look. Fall is right around the corner. It is starting to get cold in New York. Well, on and off. One day it's hot, one day it's cold. You guys know how New York is. And if you don't know, now you know. So I wanted to do something affordable for you guys because I haven't done that in a while, and I've been leaning towards a lot more drugstore products. My face came out bomb, my eyes came out bomb. You guys should know what eyeshadow palette I used anyway, and if you guys want to know about this wig, you gotta click in the previous video that's sliding across right now to find out how I got this color and where this hair is from. Okay. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Before we get into this video, like I always do, I want to shout out my gang because I love y'all so much. You guys are amazing. You guys always stick through with me, and you guys are bomb AF. And yeah, like I always tell you guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on all social medias, and enjoy. Okay, so face is washed, moisturized, lips are moisturized. If I look like I've been breaking out, and that is because I have been breaking out, and that is because I have not been on top of my skincare routine. I've been pretty lazy lately. I've been having a stressful September, so this is what you guys are going to get for a little while until I get back on top of my game. So I'm going to start off first by priming my face. I'm only using one primer because as of lately I have not been using any mattifying primers. I've just been filling my pores and just doing my face. That's just what I've been doing. I like how my face looks that way. But if you guys want to use mattifying primers, of course you can. So I'm just using my NYX Pore Filler Primer. This is my favorite drugstore pore filling primer. The silicone feel reminds me a lot of the Professional, and I always said that this was probably like a drugstore dupe to me. This is darker than my skin, don't judge, but this is number 7.5 from NYX. I'm using this to color correct. If you don't have to color correct, God bless you, but I do. So I'm just going in with a little of this to color correct my under eyes and around my mouth. Alrighty, so I'm going to go straight in with foundation. Of course, I have choices for drugstore. I have my matte and poreless from Maybelline. Now, this matte and poreless, I actually dropped my NYX drops in there to make it a little bit darker. But I also have my Covergirl foundation. Right now I am not T80. I'm actually darker than T80 right now, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna use this one because this is a little bit closer, and like I said, it has some of my NYX drops in it. Just gonna shake this up. Something has stolen my heart since I've gotten it, and it is this e.l.f. sponge, this pink e.l.f. sponge. Now, I don't like the texture and I don't agree, but the sponge to me is an amazing sponge, and I'm pretty sure I paid about $3 for the sponge. But since I've gotten the sponge, I've been using it. It's way easier to clean than a beauty blender to me. Like, the product comes out really easily, and it's just bomb. So yeah, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. sponge just to blend out this foundation. Cream contouring with the black Opal foundation stick, and this is a suede mocha. I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush to blend it out. This is a e.l.f. small stippling brush. Alright, so we're going to go in with my favorite drugstore concealers. I'm sorry guys, I know this shade range sucks, but I really love this concealer, and I see why people who were lighter before they came out with darker shades really love this. But I'm going to need Maybelline to get on it and throw some more deeper shades into the mix because there's a lot more people darker than me. So yeah. I'm gonna mix two. I will be using tan and caramel. Tan is the darker shade. Just because my skin is very in between right now. I don't know. So this is my first time trying this. I wanted the lighter color from it, but I didn't see it, so I just picked up this one. I don't think the color is bad because it's a cute little goldeny color. This is number 30 medium deep. That's the color I'm going to use today. It's brand new, so I don't know what's about to happen. So let's just say the outside in the case tricked me, because when I just took this out, it didn't come off golden to me, but the color kind of reminds me of, oh my god, what is it, just the talk. The color kind of reminds me of the Laura Mercier, the darker color that they have. That's what it reminds me of. It's a cute powder though, but I wish I had the lighter shade. Usually, okay, the powder is not bad now that I put it on my chin. Like, the color is not horrible. I did wish it was a lot more golden. Like, in the faraway mirror, my face doesn't look bad, so I'm not upset. Alright, so I'm using this Covergirl Queen Collection pressed powder. This is in light golden. I was trying to get deep golden. They didn't have it. So, yeah, hopefully. Okay, it doesn't look bad. The color in the pan and what I'm getting, like, on the brush is a lot deeper, and what I'm getting on my face is a lot deeper than I expected. So I'm gonna just do what I always do, just a little dust away, bringing color back to my face. I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. This is in 710 Soft Brown to do my brows. Before I go completely in on my brows, I'm going to take some of this Maybelline concealer and put it on the back of my hand for when I got to carve out my brows. Alright, so I quickly finished one eye. Nothing crazy, I just wanted to do something simple. I guess this is simple. To me, it's simple. Hope it's simple to you. Eye is cute, really fall-like. So let's get into the other eye. So for eyeshadow primer, I'm using the Lid Lock Up from CoverGirl, which is not a bad eyeshadow primer. The eyeshadows showed up pretty pigmented. I didn't have any issues. So, alright. So I'm just going to take my ring finger and just blend this into the lid. This is really hard being that my nails are kind of long, so I gotta like really like maneuver my finger. This is sad. This is really sad, but you cannot get me to cut my nails. Favorite drugstore palette, the Siennas by Profusion. I feel like this is a really cute fall palette, even though this wasn't their fall palette. Fall palette should be coming soon. So first color I went in was Dapper, and I ended up using Morphe brushes because I did not go buy any affordable eye brushes because I ain't seen none that I thought would work. But I'm gonna go in with Dapper. This is my M514, and I'm going to blend this in the crease. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I'm trying to front on this palette. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go into the color Dynasty from the palette. I'm using my M433, and I'm just blending out the edges of the shadow. So now I am taking a smaller brush, which is my M506, which I love these two brushes, the M506 and M507. They're really popping. I'm going to go into the shade Madly in the palette, and I'm going to tilt it downward and just go directly underneath that crease shade, just to show a little bit of defining. Okay, so at this point I just cut my crease out. I am using the rest of that Maybelline concealer. Now that it's dried down, it's a lot more thick and a lot more tacky, so that's why I'm using it. And I'm just going to carve out my crease. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my 507. I'm just going to go into Groovy, and I'm going to pack that on in a diagonal way, so towards the lid. And then I'm going to go back in with my M506 and Madly, and I'm going to blend that color. Right. A little bit outer and on top. It's hard to explain. Like, I'm basically blending on top of the shade and a little bit outside so the color shows. I'm just going on with my lid brush and Certain, which that for a fall look, that shadow was calling my name. So I'm just gonna pack that into the area that has nothing on it. This shadow does give fallout, so if you want, I suggest putting powder underneath the eyes. I know this is probably not as affordable as you guys want it to be, but this is one of the best liquid liners outside of the NYC, and I can't find the NYC anywhere, so NYX it is. Alright, so for Drugstore lashes, I didn't want to go with Ardell's. I wanted something extra. So I went in with the Eylure lashes, the KrazyRayRay. I'm pretty sure, why is it not showing? I'm pretty sure you guys have seen me use these lashes before. Alright, so let's finish up the eyes so we can move on to the face, because my face needs some dimension at the moment. So I'm just going in with this flat definer brush. I forgot, from my Vanity Planet brush set that I got a long time ago. I'm going to go in with Madly and define the under eye. I'm not putting any liner in my waterline. But if I was to, and I was to buy a cheaper eyeliner, I would buy the Ulta brand, because that's the best one I've used that's outside of the Makeup Geek brand. Because I think Makeup Geek discontinued theirs. And then with a pencil brush, I'm picking up Daring, and I'm just blending out the bottom of that eyeshadow. I'm using Solstice, and just popping that in the inner corner. I am hungry, if you guys can hear that. Thing I'm gonna do is use my Covergirl Lash Blast amplifying primer, and I'm just gonna put this on my bottom lashes because I have top lashes on. I don't need it, but if I was to wear it on a regular day, I would use the primer on both top and bottom. I'm gonna let the bottom ones dry a little while I just apply the mascara to my top lashes and blend them with the falsies. Ooh, Lord. Covergirl Flourish by Lash Blast. I actually like the primer and the mascara together. It's just that it is super light. Alright, eyes are done. Let's finish off the face and look like we got some dimension going on. I bought this because they sell it in my drugstore now. I've heard about Sleek for years and I've never put my hands on anything. So now I bought one. This is the Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette. And this is in dark. Love sleek packaging. So this is the contour. I don't see blush and I guess highlight. So I'm not touching either one of these because These are really shimmery. So I'm going to use this fan brush from my Vanity Planet brush set and just apply that right up here. See what happens. I'm just going to go into this one and just mess around with the two highlight shades that's there and just go over, yes, go over that highlight, tone it down a bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is spray my face with the CoverGirl Look Lockup Spray. Using the NYX Way Matte Lip Pencil. This is in Downtown Beauty. You guys know this is my favorite lip liner. Going in with the CoverGirl Queen Major Shade lipstick in Cakewalk. So here is your finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this drugstore tutorial. I did my best this time because I know you guys always complain about my drugstore tutorials, that they're not drugstore enough, and I don't know why my lighting is acting up. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I always tell you guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on all social medias. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.